everyone, and welcome to another Make Light video. Today I am going to be doing some more flat lays with you because I know how much lots of you love to practice flat lays, and I thought it would be nice to show you 3 different things that I've been working on in the Make Light studio this week. So here we are back at the very lovely Make Light table, and I thought I would start off with the first of these flat lays with some beautiful grey linen. Now this is a really small piece of linen actually that you would use as a, I guess like a tea towel, but I don't use it as a tea towel. I merely use it for styling, and I just love how I love the texture and the colour, and I love the colour with the wood. So I'm going to put my linen in this corner here, and I am going to add these beautiful hyacinths. These smell amazing, as I'm sure you can imagine, and when I came into the studio this morning they were all falling out of the vase, so I know that these little ones haven't really got much longer to go. So I thought that while they're still looking lovely, I wanted to do lots with them today. So I wanted to photograph them, do a little video with them, and really use them, because perhaps when I come into the studio tomorrow they might have started to go a bit brown and shrivelly. So this is a great time when you have your flowers and you think, okay, I've had my best from those, I probably haven't got really much more life in those. You can really make good use of them. So I'm going to pop these down in this corner here, and then I'm going to bring in a pair of my scissors. I'm sure you all know, if you follow me on Instagram or you've done any of my courses, you know just how much I love using scissors in my flat lays and also all sorts of things. So I'm going to pop those there. Now they make complete sense in this flat lay because, as I will show you in a second, I have cut these off another one of these stems, and I just thought that I would pop these on. So the scissors make sense because these have been cut off the stem. Sometimes you kind of want to add scissors, but you think, do they really make any sense, or are they just a cute prop? So it is good for your flat lay or any photograph to make sense and not to just be sort of a jumble, to have an idea of cohesion in the picture. And then I'm going to add this cup of tea, which I did make another cup of tea to drink because it's actually freezing today and I've been drinking lots of tea today, but I made this extra cup because I just loved this cup today. I have lots of cups in my studio that I love, lots of mugs that I love, and this one, for some reason, I think the connection with the blue of the hyacinths and the blue in this mug were just making this one my very favourite one today. So it's making me happy. So look out for that coming onto Instagram probably all week long. Oh, you'll be bored of that mug. It's from Anthropology, if you hadn't guessed already, where nearly all my favourite mugs are from. So there we go. That I would probably pull that up there. Now and I'd probably put that down there a little bit, like that, and maybe spread these out a tiny little bit more. I might even get some more of them from another. I have a couple more of these stems, so I might, get a few more going around here perhaps, and you will find out if I actually did that when you see the pictures over on my Make Light blog once I've posted this video up. So there we go. There is flat lay number 1 for you. So for this flat lay, I am using this lovely pink linen. I really love using linen because it creates a really nice texture as a background, and it's an alternative to me always using my wooden table. And for this flat lay, I thought it would be nice to bring in some ranunculus that are actually in a little vase. I cut a lot of my flowers, and I know that some of you, or lots of you, me included, like to keep our flowers lasting for as long as possible. And I wanted to show you how to do a flat lay with flowers that are still in a vase, so that you don't feel you always have to cut them to include them in your flat lay. So I'm going to pop those in that corner there, and then I am going to add a little notebook. Now you don't have to obviously go quite as pink crazy as I am going on this one, and I am adding a little bit of blue on there. I do like layering things up when I'm doing flat lays, so that's a nice way to layer something. I've added a little card onto my notebook, and I've got my pen, which also has a little bit of blue, and is bringing the tiniest hint of green to this, because I think nearly everything else I'm going to use is going to be pink. I have this sweet little tin down here, and I'm going to add a cup of tea again, like I did on the last one, and I'm going to pop that in that corner, probably like that. Now, as I knock everything, I'm just going to, as I build my flat lays, I often bring things. That's lemon tea is looking a bit weak, isn't it? But anyway, I assure you is some tea there. So you often have to move things around as you add things, just to make sure everything has some nice space. Now that in the video looks like it's knocked off the end. It's not knocked off the end in the photograph that you'll be able to see over on the blog. So I'll just lift it up slightly like that. And there you go, that's a little desk flat lay there. And obviously you could add your hands in if you wanted to take a picture with your hands, or be drinking a cup of tea or something like that, or you could just leave it like that. Flat lays of a little desk scene, you probably haven't got pink linen on your desk, but you know what I mean. A flat lay of you working or thinking is a really nice one to create as well. So I hope that's given you some inspiration. So for this final flat lay, I've got this beautiful floral wrapping paper. Now this is just from Paper Chase. If you live in the UK, I'm not sure you can get it anymore actually, but you can get very similar ones from Paper Chase. And I really, really love this paper. It's quite textured, it's matte, and I love it because I can use it in lots of seasons, and I can do all sorts of different things with it, and it's one that I bring out again and again. And it's actually kind of got a green background. It looks a little bit grey in this video, but it's green, and I love that it's got the yellows and the pinks. And today I'm going to show you how I'm going to create a floral flat lay. So this is just with flowers, and these are ones that are not cut, but I'm going to bring in lots of yellow to my flat lay. This is lovely mimosa, and I love the way that in the background we've got the pinks of the paper, but I'm just going to be using yellow flowers for the flat lay on top, but we'll have those pinks and greens coming through from the bottom. So I'm going to just add the mimosa, I think, as a bit of a base layer on this one. Add a little bit more there. I love mimosa, it smells amazing, and it's such an incredible treat to have in January. yellow flowers in January have to be the best thing in the UK because it's so cold and dark, and I'm fed up of winter, and then I can bring in these lovely yellows. And these tulips are so gorgeous. They're about to go now, but I think this is the last day I can have for photographing them. They're such a pretty shape, and they've just got a little bit of kind of reddy orange along with the yellow, so that's a nice pop. So I'm going to layer these ones on next on top of my mimosa like this. Ooh, this one's very wobbly. See if we can just keep you together, little one. And let's see if I've got another one like that. And then I've got some of these yellow ranunculus, which I'm going to layer in there. Little balls of sunshine. It is actually really sunny out today. I shouldn't complain too much. We've got lovely winter sun today, but geez, it's cold and it's absolutely freezing in my studio. What else have I got? And I've just got a few daffodils that are actually still all tied together. So I'm just going to, for the purpose of showing you this, I'm just going to pop them on the end there. But I think when I take the photos, I will just separate those so that I've got some over on this side as well. And there you go. There's another flat lay for you. I'm going to create another version of this as well, I think. So there'll be some extra ideas of what I have done with these, the same flowers on the same background over on my Make Light blog. So I hope that has inspired you with some more flat lay stuff for you. And I would love to see some of your images on Instagram. So if you want to join in the Make Light hashtag this month, it's Make New Light. And don't forget, I will be sending a lovely prize out to my favourite one at the end of the month, and that will go out to anywhere, and a prize to anyone wherever you are in the world. So don't feel like you have to be in the UK to enter Make New Light. And I really feel like these yellow flowers are making me feel like new and inspired and spring-like.